Master, what is the law?
Not to sup a drink.
What is the law?
Not to eat meat.
What is the law?
Not to claw bark of trees.
Say the words of the law.
Are we not men?
Are we not men?
We are DEVO!
Here for Silicone Mask Collectors, and I've saved the best for last. It's been a great year for Silicone Mask 2012, and what I got here today is, of course, Composite Effects. They've been in the business since 2007, and I've grown steadily each year to become the industry leader with fantastic sculpts, really detailed paint jobs, sleeves, and just about any customization you could ever want. We'll get right into it here, but first up we got some silicone mask tips, so stay tuned.
Hey, this is Wes, and I'm in the SPFX workshop here today to talk to you about proper mask storage and care. Now, a well-made silicone mask won't really need a whole lot of storage care to keep it looking good and working properly. But there's a few things you can do here and there to make sure that you get the most out of it over a long period of time. Now, I've got here one of our masks, SPFX Pro Silicone Mask. And if you bought one from us, it will have come with a free Joe head form made out of polyfoam for storage and display. It would have also come with one of these clear, appropriately sized poly bags. Now, both of these items are relatively important for storage and care, because you will want to keep your mask stored on your foam head form to prevent any creasing or otherwise unforeseen damage to your mask. Now, silicone by nature does not want to crease when it's left folded up inconveniently like this, but over time in the right temperature conditions, sometimes they can form little nasty creases and things like that. Most of the time they're not even noticeable, but why not avoid it on your expensive mask if at all possible? So whenever you're storing it, be sure to put it on your head form, just in case. What could it hurt? And you can put it on your mantle. Impress the neighbors and piss off your wife. So put it on the head form. You go like this, from the back to the front. And then adjust as needed. There you go, that's all it takes. A few seconds, proper storage and display. Now the next thing I want to do is put this handy poly bag over it. The simple purpose of keeping it clean. Dust, debris, oils from people walking up while it's displayed in your house and saying, oh, that's a really cool mask, I'm going to put my hands all the fuck over it. So obviously not going to hurt it too bad, but why not avoid it? So, unless you're wanting to show it off that particular day, put the bag on it. Now, even if you didn't get a mask from SPFX, you got it from someone else, let's say maybe you didn't get a head form, maybe you didn't get a bag, easy fix. You can get a head form from us for the low price of whatever the hell it's listed on the website. And rather than one of these nifty clear poly bags, you can just get a garbage bag. Hefty, store brand, it really doesn't matter. Just get whatever the hell fits on it. So, should you fail to do any of these things and your mask gets a little crease, easy way to fix that, take it between the two sides of your hands, like this, and just gently massage it. A lot of times that'll take the crease out. If you leave the bag off and it gets dirty, no big deal again. Take a wet rag, either a rag with damp with water or even rubbing alcohol. Wipe the dust off, good as new. Simple as that. So, hope those tips helped. Again, I'm Wes from CFX.
Alright, those are some great tips there. Should help keep your mask in tip-top condition. One thing I wish I should have told you there, if you're going to be putting your mask up for storage for a long time there, you want to make sure it doesn't have any rodents in there, because these little guys love to chew up silicone, let me tell you. What? You chewed up what mask? I'll be right back.
Where do you think, Ken, silicone masks will be in 5 years, technically speaking?
Technically speaking, with our customers, there's no telling. We usually try to meet customer demand, so we always take opinions and we always take things into account that our customers want. And 5 years ago, we never could have predicted that they are where they are now. So. We're just kind of letting it morph into its own thing, and it'll be a surprise.
Technically speaking, I would think that there's probably going to continue to be material advancements. A lot of things that are done in silicone mask right now are things that would want to be advanced further or limited by the available raw materials. Polymer technology, things like that. So, as the nerds with the PhDs and chemistry degrees, start working on the raw materials more, as time goes by, I think that we'll be able to adapt and grow the product as far as durability and appearance, pretty much all factors of it, will hopefully advance as technology goes further.
What are some areas that you would like to see improve in silicone masks?
We're always trying to improve the fit. That's a never-ending thing. We're always trying to improve the durability. Silicone, by its nature, is a durable product under the right circumstances, but it's obviously got its drawbacks. And with Duraflex last year, we made a big change in how durable the masks were. As a matter of fact, we haven't seen or heard of any of those masks tearing this year.
Well, I think the improvement is probably going to come in with general fit. Fit seems to be the biggest frontier to pursue in the silicone mask making business. We're always trying to advance our head forms and our face layout more to accommodate different anatomy. So although it is at the best point it can be at right now, I think if there's one thing that can always be improved, that's the one. It's the one thing that should always be pursued. Things can look as good as you want them to, and it's much easier to push an aesthetic. Making things realistic is just a matter of having an eye for it, putting the work in. But the engineering behind the product is the one thing that sometimes gets ignored by some people, or could just be pushed further all the time.
Do you think there may eventually be bans on realistic silicone masks given the rise of robberies and other high-profile masked crime?
I don't. I mean, stockings were never banned. And how many times did people put those over their heads? It goes back to the same thing. It doesn't matter what you ban, somebody's going to use something else. If you are effective in removing all the guns off of the face of the earth, people are going to use baseball bats and kitchen knives.
Right.
And if you get rid of all the knives, they're going to use chopsticks.
Now that's a fight I want to see.
I don't think there will be. I can easily see some people making a move to the same people that try to ban video games when kids do something violent. But it's just you can't ban everything that people use improperly. I mean, people rob convenience stores with razor blades. You can't ban razor blades.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do they?
Maybe that's just where I'm from.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's a slow town. What's coming from CFX in the future? Female fit gloves, masks for kids, bodysuits? Any ideas?
You know, I can't say that right now. We've got some pretty cool stuff in the works. You know, we've got a lot of different avenues that we're exploring and that we're going to be testing. So you might see us come out in new markets still related to cosplaying. You know, that could be anything from... no, I'm not going to say.
Ah, enticing. Cheeky.
Female fit gloves, yes. Try to stay away from masks for kids. Most people don't want to put a $500 to $1,000 product in the hands of a 6-year-old.
I imagine
Not
there's...
that you couldn't, but I can't personally recommend it, having a 6-year-old at home now.
Well, it seems like to me that it would be a wise move to have something available for children for the movie industry, because it's much easier to put a mask on a kid than sit them in a makeup chair for 5 hours.
Yeah, it is. And, I mean, as it goes right now, our female fits tend to fit on children fairly well. Same
Older
thing,
children.
though, I always like to give people a disclaimer not to trust anybody too young with something.
Don't put a
you know,
bag over your head, kind of thing.
Don't put a plastic bag over your head, and don't tear up something that costs you a good amount of money.
I think that the biggest worry in that arena would not be the tearing as much as it would be the growing out of too quickly.
That too. I mean, how many pairs of pants do kids go through in a couple of years?
Too many. Yeah. And their silicone ones, they don't last, nearly as long as they should. What are your favorite masks out right now? Not the new line. Out right now.
Favorite mask out right now?
Masks. One or more.
Well, the Boogeyman is one of my favorites.
Why?
I like the disturbing factor of something that appears like it could be human, but isn't quite there. And anything without eyes typically has a psychological scare factor that really can't be equaled by just putting horns or teeth or red eyes on something. Other than that, the Imp is an old favorite of mine still.
That old Imp.
Yeah.
I bet CFX will probably always have him. All right, Ken, how about giving your fans a shout out for us?
Well, I mean, considering the world's going to end in a few days, hope you guys are living it up. Empty out your bank accounts and drink like your liver's not going to be around for another month.
All right, thanks for all those questions that you've answered, sir. How about you tell all of your fans Merry Christmas and good night?
Merry Christmas to all of you and good night.
Beep, 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 beep. Greetings, Earthling! This is a great mask here. This is the gray, the alien there, customized to be a Martian there. Got the added on antennas there and ears added on there. Great paint job. The new masks all have the longer bib there, on the front, help keeps it down. Also it's got the Duraflex there. Really helps the strength of it and won't tear and stuff like that there. And it doesn't affect the movement at all. This is actually one of the thinnest masks I've seen from Composite Effects. It's really comfortable there. And like I said, they can customize any way you want. Some of the most realistic human masks out there. They can put hair and all kinds of details on those. They'll be coming out with some new stuff in 2013. Definitely check them out below there. Give them a call. They got some of the best customer service in the business. So I can't wait to see what they come up with next. I think your Rova's illegally parked up there. I'm going to go check it out. Alright. Well, it's been a great year. I can't wait to see what comes out in 2013. So stay tuned and we'll have some more reviews coming your way. makes 4 times, see?
No! Me no like DEVO! Me like House of Pain!